Welcome to AES. Today we're going to be looking at the controller on a Proteam P model. Here we have the controller that we can see. We have a set of lights across here. On this actual model it shows a Wi-Fi signal, but currently these models don't actually have Wi-Fi. So we've got three symbols here, and then we come down to, we're showing in 17 degrees. We're showing an out temperature 17 degrees, and then we have the time, which we haven't set at the moment. So the first thing that's really important is there's a little padlock symbol here, and when we've got that on the screen, before we can do anything else, we have to unlock it by pressing and holding the plus and minus. That removes the symbol and lights the screen up for us. Now, in order to turn the unit on, what we have to do is press and hold the power button for 3 seconds. It'll beep. We will then get the mode come up. So currently we've got it in the sunshine mode. It will start flashing the set temperature, which we can change by pressing the up and down. So if we want it at 30, we can then press the power button once to set the temperature. So we now have in 17, out 17, but it's got the sunshine here. It will error code in a minute because we haven't got it set up on a wet test. But in order to change the mode, if we press the mode, it will flash. Press it again, it will move to cooling. Press it again, it will move to auto, and then back to heat only. So in heating, it will run in heat only. In cooling, it will run in cooling only. And then in this triangle one, it would run in heating or cooling, depending on whether the water is too high or too low. Now we can see the little error, alarm symbols flashing, and we're getting an error code E3, which means no flow. So I'm just going to turn this unit off, press and hold the power button, and that turns the unit off. This will still flash the error code for a little while, so it will keep coming on and off. But next we can talk about the timers. So if we were going to set the timer, the first thing we need to do is press and hold the mode button. Oh no, we'll come back to that, sorry. Press and hold the timer button. Then this will flash on here, so this is the time. So we can move the time to the exact time. So let's say it was 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Press the timer once again, it will jump across. If it was 4:30, then we can set it. Now we have the correct time. Now, so that's pressing and holding the timer to set the time. If we press the timer once, what we get is the timer flashing, and this is timer 1. Now, if we press the up and down, we'll cycle through timer 2 and timer 3, because we can have 3 different time schedules on this unit. So if we put it back to timer 1 and enter with timer, we end up with the start time flashing, and we can change that to 9. Press the time again and it will jump over to the minutes. So we can press that and put it at 10 past 9, for example. And then it will go to the off timer. So we could say, okay, well, we're going to have that come off at 10 and 10:05 for argument's sake. When we save that by pressing the power button to return, we will now see that we have the timer lights illuminated, showing that a timer is set. Now, in order to clear the timers, we need to press the timer, go into it. It's timer 1 that we're going in, so press it again. Then what we need to do is set the timers for exactly the same time. So I'm now going to put this back to 8 o'clock in the morning. And then for the off timer, I'm also going to stick it back to 8 in the morning. So we've now got the on and off at the same time. And if I'd return that back to the screen by pressing the power button, then you can see that the timers have disappeared. So we no longer have a timer set. And that's really the functionality. There is, by pressing and holding the mode, we can go into the settings. So this is going to give us certain values about the defrost characteristics, things like that, etc. But in order to change those, really, we want to be having a discussion about what needs to change. But there we go back. So that's the basic functionality of the Proteam P controller.